It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Phil Hughes, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got
These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. The speedy two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit, shortstop Jose Iglesias.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best? These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Doug Drabek, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes, speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. And he lays off for ball 1. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Freeman is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth,
Josh Bell the next to hit.
55.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 delivery. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches. And I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Mercer is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Ryan Braun is in with One away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw won't get him. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's in there. Base hit. Braun rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Well, so much for our first run of the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Second baseman
Sean Rodriguez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Batting sixth.
Hey, they teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mazara going back on it to the track, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game, but I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
First offering on its way. David Freese comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
The 0-2 home, and a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Batting 8th.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 10.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Orlando Cepeda. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Rodriguez fields it cleanly. Flip on by Rodriguez, and there's 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out
Number
there in the
29.
outfield of Gregory Polanco. This big kid, man, he's 6'5", 6'6", and I love the fact that he's got great range. But he's still learning how to play the outfield. Got all the tools. Strong arm, great ability to catch. Let's just watch how he puts it together.
Mercer giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th.
Striding in, Jonathan Lucroy will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is McCutchen, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Ready to deliver.
Pitcher.
Here's the first pitch.
Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll lay off a slider too low. Ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the belt, the pitch, and he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Lucroy has a play, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball out.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job there on 1 and 2 as he winds up getting the bunt down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Doug Drabek.
So coming to the plate, Doug Drabek, as he'll get his first opportunity. In this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one right down Main Street.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. Sean Rodriguez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Striding in once again, John Jaso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting, third
David
baseman,
Freese will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. We'll see Freddie. Ready now. Freddie Freeman.
Leading
0
off the
for 1
inning,
for him here in this one.
third baseman, Freddie
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Polanco racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Rodriguez is right there. A flip on by Rodriguez, and there's one away. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara, a base hit in his first trip. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on.
Leading off
First
for the
pitch of the at-bat.
Center fielder number 10.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Garrett Cole.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Adam Frazier is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
This is one of those classic bunt situations.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Braun is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Braun to put it away. Now here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Josh Bell the next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Ready on 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Grounded to first. He's got it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pirates lead it 2-0. Now to the plate, Orlando Cepeda. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. One away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
In now, number 29. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. One strike now from Cole. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mercer racing back, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Bell has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting, left fielder, Melvin Upton.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cole's ready. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Rodriguez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run through 5 innings. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Sean Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Rodriguez.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
1-1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No hits to this point. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Alaska. Pitcher, Doug Drabek.
Here comes the first pitch. Doug Drabek is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. The 0-2 once more. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 2-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Called strike, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance.
Now batting,
Garrett Cole.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Ryan Braun.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
So striding forward now, Orlando Cepeda. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The batter, right fielder
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, and a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
The 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you. I know he'd like to see that pitch again. I know he's got 2 strikes. That's a ball he should have hit, though. It's right in his wheelhouse. He fouled it off. He's going to last another pitch. But, man, that's the one he wanted.
Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Polanco is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Sean Rodriguez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. The next 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
Here's another 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Here's John Jaso now, and I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another 0-2 coming.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with a 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Here's David Freese to stand in. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Ready with the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And Braun will handle this one for round number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jordy Mercer now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there, no balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Fouled back.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fast. Ball is out.